Good morning. It will actually be afternoon by the time this makes it onto our group, but I wanted to make the most of the fact that it's the weekend and this is the best time for you girls to be recruiting for your team. You're not in your day job. Most people aren't in their day job. You're out and about, you're seeing family, friends, you're socialising, you're going to the pub, there's loads of people around you, you get to chat to people, and it's just you can't find a better time. It's so much easier to recruit the weekend than it is the weekdays. So I wanted to quickly go through something that I know a lot of you struggle with, and it's closing. Closing is obviously the most important part of your chat with people, of your recruitment process, and everybody seems to hate it and dread it, and I don't really understand why anymore. I used to. I definitely used to. In fact, I didn't want to have anything to do with sales in a million years because I didn't want to have to close. And then all of a sudden, I love closing. And then I realised that it's actually it's not a bad thing at all. In fact, it's my favourite part of the pitch. But that's because I've told myself over and over and over and over again, I love closing. I love to close. I can't wait till we get to the end of the pitch, because then I get to close. And you know, it's instilled in my brain that's my favourite part, closing. So I don't worry about it anymore. And that's all you need to do. You just need to tell yourself how much you love closing and how exciting that part is. And that's when the person then signs on the dotted line. You've got your new teamie. You can help them shape their future, and so on and so forth. So yeah, you need to get yourself in the mindset that you love closing. Next, when you're talking to people, don't be all salesy with them. There's a lot to this business and there's a lot to explain, and I understand that, but you need to keep it very light, very excited. We have a recruitment video that you can give to them and they can watch that. It's about 28 minutes long. It covers everything that they need to know about the business. Reassure them that you'll train them, you'll help them, you'll show them the way. Anything they need, you'll be there for them, because that's what they want to know. Because their first objection is going to be, oh, I don't think I can do it, or I don't want to be in sales. Am I going to be able to do it? And yeah, they are. Were you going to be able to do it? Did you want to be in sales? Have you ever been in sales? Probably not. And can you do it? Yes, because you're doing it. But that's because you've got support, and that's exactly the same for me. I've never been in sales. I never wanted to be in sales. I lie, I was in telesales a long time ago, but I never wanted to be in sales. And all of a sudden, I sell makeup for a living, and I don't feel like I'm in sales. The most I feel like I sell is myself. And I'm up for selling myself, and you should be too, because it's exciting and you're sharing that opportunity with somebody else. So as long as they know that you're there to support them, keep it exciting, because your excitement will rub off on them. If you keep it all droll and you're bored, they're going to get bored really easily. They don't want that in their life. They don't want negativity in their life. Nobody wants to feel like they're being dragged down. But if they see this amazing, positive, excited, happy person, and they'll be like, wow, I want to be like her. I want a little bit of what she's got, because we all do. That's the nature of life. We want, when other people look happy and excited and having fun, we want a bit of that as well. And the way to get that is duplication. You duplicate what they're doing. It's the same in this business. Everything we do, every part of this business that we grow ourselves in, we duplicate that, and we duplicate it, and we duplicate it. And that's the same for anybody that's in front of you. So 95% of the population do not want to be in sales and are not in sales. So if you give them this salesy speech, they're not going to want to join. But once you've shown them the video, you say to them, so what was your favourite part? Don't ask them what they thought of the video, because the natural thing is to find something negative. But you say to them, what was your favourite part of the video? They're going to come back to you with something. Just for an example, we get paid commission every 3 hours. Yes, that's my favourite part as well. Isn't that amazing? etc, etc. Don't run off too long on it. Just, yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it? It's absolutely fantastic. How amazing is that? Every 3 hours. That's my favourite part as well. And then you can go straight in with your close. So do you have any other questions, or are you ready to get started? And that's that. That's your close. They might have a question, and then you answer their question, and then you continue with so do you have any other questions, or should we get started? And you know, just almost tell them that they're on your team. So I'm so excited, you know, you're part of my team, welcome to the team, high five, or whatever, however you want to do it. But and it's bam, 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 it's there, and they're sitting there, and what are they going to say? Because you've answered all their questions. They've got this amazing opportunity in front of them. The worst they can say is no, and that's fine. No's are good, no's build you, no's are absolutely fine. But if you don't close and you don't ask them, they're not going to join you. Full stop. And most people don't join. I think they say 90% of people that you approach in recruiting to your team don't join simply because they haven't been asked. You can talk yourself out of it. And I'm a talker. I like to talk, as you can tell from my videos. But straight in there with the close, let's get started. You don't even, if you don't want to go there with the questions, you don't want to ask them if they've got any questions, don't ask them. Say, right, let's get started. If you're with them in person, have the link up ready on your computer or your laptop, your iPad, whatever you're using, and have their name already filled in on it. So that when you say, let's get started, you're turning it and they see their details right there in front of you. It was supposed to be. And it really is as simple as that. So don't be afraid to ask. There's nothing to be afraid of. You're handing somebody a winning lottery ticket to change their life. If they choose not to take that, that's up to them. Somebody else will. But that's what this is. That's what you're giving them. Don't ever be sorry for it. And close, close, close. If you've got any questions though, send me a message or pop something in the comments and I'll help you out.